As I mentioned earlier with Abba, President Biden released his budget yesterday. He did it in Pennsylvania. Let's watch this from yesterday when the president challenged House Speaker McCarthy.
Let's make a deal. Let's meet. I said, I'm going to introduce my budget on the 9th of March. You introduce yours, and we'll sit down and we'll go line by line, and we'll go through it. We'll see what we can agree on and what we disagree on, and then fight it out in the Congress. So I want to make it clear, I'm ready to meet with the Speaker anytime, tomorrow, if he has his budget. Lay it down, tell me what you want to do, I'll show you what I want to do, see what we can agree on, what we don't agree on, let's see what we vote on.
And so, Ruth, this might, have you repeat what you just said, but the president is fond of saying, "Don't tell me what you value, show me your budget, and I'll tell you what you value." So, what does he value, and did he persuasively and effectively throw down the gauntlet?
Well, the snarky thing that I'm tempted to say, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it, is that he values getting reelected. Um, and so And so it's easy when you know that congressional Republicans are not going to agree to what you've proposed, to propose a lot of new spending on some very worthwhile things like environmental programs and childcare. But you're never going to have to come up with the money to pay for it. In defense of the president, I would say that he has talked about doing something very important, which is raising taxes, but he's only talking about raising taxes on He's very intent on keeping that to people who are making over $400,000 a year. That is necessary, but it's not sufficient. He has been very clear and has kind of bullied the Republicans to go along with him in terms of absolutely no cuts, he says, to either Social Security or Medicare. And one thing that his budget is particularly silent on is what we're going to do about Social Security, which is going to run out of money. And the longer we spend ignoring that problem, the harder that problem becomes to solve. It is solvable, but it is going to take a combination of tax increases and some benefit cuts. The benefit cuts should be to the higher income earners so it doesn't hurt people who are relying solely on Social Security. You won't find that in the president's budget.